Coming up next, the Celtics take... Hello, everyone, and welcome to... Now, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Howard. Rogers is out there with the franchise. Then there's Price, and it's Hudson in at small forward.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. B-Train's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the three ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Buries the 20-footer. B-Train's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Howard. There's the drive. Out to Price. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rogers. No good on the triple. Brown the pass to B-Train. Here's Houston. Jackson a screen on Hudson. Carter outside. From 15 feet away. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Rogers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's B-Train. Carter outside. Lets it go from deep. Rogers pulls it in. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the paint. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Misses the baby hook. Boston off to a slow start. They trail by 3. Here's Jackson. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shea outside. Here's Hudson. Pass to Howard. Fires the 3. Houston with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And stolen by Howard. Here's the franchise. Finished off the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
B-Train passes to Jackson. To the inside. B-Train misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
To the middle. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on that one.
For 2.
And he sinks the second. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jackson against Rogers. Here's Houston. Hits it from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Jackson against Rogers. Shea left side. Pass to Rogers. It's Price on the wing. Over Carter. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
There's B-Train. To the wing on the left. Here's Houston. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Inside with the shot. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brown outside. Back to Carter. It's tipped and stolen by Price. Here's Jackson. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Down low, here's Hudson, and the rejection by Jackson. Brown the pass to Houston. And that one is stuffed right through.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Pass to the franchise. Takes a 3. Out to Price. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Carter outside. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. With his first shot attempt. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Tam. It's blocked. And they get it back. A nice shot by Brown. Howard with it. Still without a basket. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Well, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Tiny, he's checked in for the Celtics. Frazier, he's checked in for the Spurs. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Spurs trail by 4. The drive by Price. Pass to Rogers. Price sets a screen. Can they get it? Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. B-Train passes to Jackson. Here's Hudson. Here is Rogers. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to the franchise. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Rogers has got 5 now.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Gardner passes to B-Train. Here's Houston. Boston, no good that time either. San Antonio trailing here. Frazier left side. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. The Wizard, he's checked in for Jackson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Rogers. Frazier left side. Pass to Hudson. Robinson kicks to Hudson. Just 5 to shoot. Frazier. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Stolen by Robinson. Releases. And it's Price missing. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And Houston gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
San Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Frazier right side. Clock at 6. Shot from the wing, and that's off the glass and in. Here's Tiny. Still yet to score. Pass to Brown. Here's B-Train, guarded by Price. Here's Houston. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Celtics lead by 4.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Price. Here's Hudson. Inside. Here's the franchise. And no good that time. Celtics leading by 4. Gardner passes to Houston. Pass to Tiny. Brown with a screen on Frazier. Shot clock at 5. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jackson comes in for Brown. And it's Mr. Clutch in for B-Train. A nice shot by Frazier.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Houston. 13 points in the game. Jackson, a screen on Frazier. The shot by Tiny, no good. Spurs trail by 4. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. To the paint. And Frazier with the basket on the assist from Robinson. 6 points for the professor.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Tiny. Now Fernandez. No scoring in this one. Drills the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Outside Robinson. Jawai, the pass to Robinson. Here's the kid. Unloads. Tiny grabs the board. Celtics leading by 5. Puts up a deep 3. Houston's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Frazier. 6 points for him. Herman, no good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Jackson passes to Houston. To the right side. Here's Gardner. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 7-point Boston lead. And so it's the Boston Celtics headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for San Antonio, they've got Robinson. Frazier is out there with the kid. And it's Cool Hands, and it's Rogers in at the power forward. Frazier, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Jake. The Wizard passes to Jackson. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
That's good from Jackson.
At the line for 2 shots.
Jackson hits both of them. Spurs trail by 9. Robinson passes to Jolly. Back to Robinson. Spurs working the ball around now. Clock at 4. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Rogers.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Pass to Fernandez. Driving the lane. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Frazier the pass to Jolly. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops. And the Celtics making a change here. Carter's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Howard's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Gardner passes to Carter. To the inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Rogers. From the arc. It's good from long range. Rogers has got 11 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Jackson kicks to Fernandez. Jackson with the screen. Fernandez dishes to Jackson. To the middle. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Carter with a screen on Howard. 4 on the clock, and it's denied. They get it back. In transition, here come the Spurs. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one. And here is Fernandez. He has 5. Pass to Tiny. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here is Rogers. Howard with a screen on Jackson. That ties the game. And that's 13 points for the eraser. And the Celtics with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Rogers against Jackson. Inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Jackson. Carter's got his first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jay outside. Here's the kid. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Fernandez with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line, Jackson.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Insanity, he's checked in for Boston. The Spurs also changing it up. The franchise is checked in for cool hands. Boomer comes in for Robinson. And it's Frazier in for the kid. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Spurs. 4-point game. San Antonio calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Robinson's checked in for San Antonio. Frazier outside. They set the screen. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Carter down low. It's blocked. Frazier outside. Here's Rogers. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
The assist.
Rogers has got 15.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Tiny. He's guarded by Howard. Here's Gardner. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Frazier the pass to Howard. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Lets it fly. Houston's shot is off. Spurs trail by 4. Frazier outside. Pass to Rogers. Launches it. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And here's Frazier. Lets a floater go. Houston with the rebound. Houston's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Fernandez. Rogers against Jackson. Carter with a screen on Rogers. Here's Jackson. Here's Houston. Now Fernandez. He's got 5. Jackson hits a 2-pointer. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
The Spurs have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That free throw missing. The Wizard is checked in for Boston. B-Train comes in for Tiny. Hudson's checked in for San Antonio. And it's tied up with that one. Here is Carter. Pass to Houston. Fernandez up on top. Frazier covering. There's B-Train. Carter with the screen. Here's Tam. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. San Antonio's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Howard kicks to Frazier. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Rogers. And that one hits back iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's B-Train. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Here is Rogers. Pass to the franchise. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Spurs making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
43. Paul Robinson.
Austin's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Houston to stop the drought. Drills it from outside. Houston's got 16 points.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Shea outside. Here is Rogers. He's got 19. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hudson. A 3-ball. Had a hand on it. And they get it back. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Spurs have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. The Celtics with the lead. B-Train passes to Houston. The tray. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rogers passes to Hudson. Spurs working the ball around now. San Antonio again missing. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Houston. 19 points in the game. Carter with a screen on Howard. Here's Houston. Off target from 3-point range. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. It's blocked. Now here is Carter. Pass to the Wizard. Robinson pulls it in. Here's the franchise. Howard with it. Here's the franchise. Defended by Carter. Robinson kicks to Howard. Back to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Hudson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And some changes here for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Mr. Clutch. And it's Jackson in for the Wizard. Spurs also with the sub. Price is checked in for Robinson. Jackson against Rogers. Brown with a screen on Hudson. Here's Houston. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Boston shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. 1:49 left in the first half. Pass to Hudson. Down low. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Brown with a screen on Hudson. Here's the teardrop. Houston. It's deflected. Howard, the pass to the franchise. 9 feet out. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Brown with a screen on Hudson. Here's Houston. Boston again missing. Here's Price. Here's Rogers. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown. Jackson kicks to Carter. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Carter. Brown sets a screen for Carter. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 4. Hudson the pass to the franchise. Fires the 3. No good from Hudson. Right side Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, up 5. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, insanity has really been making it happen.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
B-Train out there with Carter. Then there's Brown. Then there's Insanity, and it's Jackson in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Jackson against Hudson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Boston leading by 7. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Jackson.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Jackson. Here is Rogers. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Howard. To the paint. Here's the franchise. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got his 4th assist in this one. Boston shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Now here is Carter. Here's Houston. 22 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. Spurs trail by 7. Here's the franchise. 12 points for him. Shot from the top of the key. Good. 7 points for Howard.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Puts up a deep 3. A rebound by the franchise. The franchise has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Houston. Carter for 3. A rebound by the franchise.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Hudson. He's got 5. For the tie. Rebounded by Jackson. Celtics leading by 3. Carter down low. He's defended by Price. And stolen by Howard. Pass to the franchise. Price kicks to Hudson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jackson misses. And here's Price. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The shot's good from Rogers. Rogers has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
And Carter has it in the corner. Outside Jackson. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Jackson's got 16.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's Price on the wing, defended by Carter. Here's B-Train to the inside. Houston, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. The first free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
San Antonio calls timeout. One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Boston on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Spurs working the ball around now. Price is in the post. Carter on him. 5 to shoot. Here's Hudson. Off target with his 3.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Front past the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's Brown. That shot off. Spurs trail by 5. The Spurs have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Hudson drops them both. Celtics leading by 3. Brown outside. Here's Tam. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the middle. Here's Rogers. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Rogers has got 24 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's the franchise. He's got 12. Shea outside. Here's Hudson. It's tipped. Carter with it. Pass to Houston. And here's Jackson. Brown with a screen on Price. Jackson misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here is Rogers. Stolen by Jackson. Brown with it. Guarded by Rogers. Pass to Jackson. Here's Houston. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Here is Rogers. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Tiny, he's checked in for Boston. Frazier, he's checked in for the Spurs. And it's Frazier with the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 6. Pass to Rogers. Here's the screen. Pocket 6. Price, the pass to the franchise. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Tiny. Here's Tam. Offline with the baseline jumper. Frazier with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Houston's shot is off. Spurs trail by 4. Here's the franchise. He's got 12. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Inside. Here's Houston. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
At the line for
The first one falls.
Houston.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. San Antonio's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to the franchise. Frazier outside. And there's the foul. It's on the franchise. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Celtics leading by 3. Houston passes to Jackson. Here's Houston. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to B-Train. Fires from deep. And Houston gets it to go. Houston's got 10 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Rogers passes to Hudson. Jackson against Rogers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. No good from Price.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Down low. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Wizard is checked in for Brown. Cool Hands checked in for San Antonio. Robinson comes in for Price. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Rebound San Antonio. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Boston with the rebound. Houston's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Has to be trained. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Frazier the pass to Hudson. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
For San Antonio, Hudson taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Celtics. Mitchell comes in for Insanity, and it's Mr. Clutch in for B-Train. And he's good on the second. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Here's Tiny. Frazier covering. Here's Gardner. Shoots over Frazier. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And that's now 10 points for Tiny.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
To the paint. Here's Rogers. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mitchell kicks to Fernandez. There's 53 seconds left in the third. There's the triple. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Frazier outside. Hudson against Mitchell. Steps back and fires. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Hudson.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Pass to Tiny. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Tiny's got 13 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Hudson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here.
Hudson, 2 shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for San Antonio. The franchise is out there with Easy Breezy. Then it's the Kid. Then there's Howard. And it's Robinson in at the 3. Carter with the screen. Pass to Houston. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Houston's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Celtics. Spurs trail by 7. Here's the Kid for 3. Houston with the rebound. Houston's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Carter. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And just a nice job there to shake free of the D inside and then drain the jumper.
Pass to the Kid. Back to Howard. Lets it go with the 3. San Antonio again missing. Here's Gardner. Good, nice job down low. Tiny's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Outside Howard. Cranes the 3-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's Houston. Guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block. Here's easy breezy to the inside. Yep, that one goes.
Robinson, the assist.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Boston. Here's Tiny. Howard with the steal. Here's Robinson. It's deflected. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Houston. Pass to Tiny. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Fernandez missing. Spurs trail by 6. Outside Robinson. To the middle. Here's Jawai. A Wizard with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gardner. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tiny's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's the kid, defended by Fernandez. Back to Howard. Rebounded by the Celtics. The Wizards got 6 rebounds here tonight. Houston passes to the Wizard. Robinson with it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Howard. And it's blocked. Tries again. A Wizard with the rebound. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Tiny. And Robinson comes to help. Here's Haley. Buries it down low. The Wizards got his first bucket in this one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Sinks the triple.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Here's Tiny. Carter with a screen on Howard. Out left to the wing. Here's Haley, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 10. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's the kid, defended by Fernandez. Jawai, the pass to Robinson. Here's the franchise. Good work defensively by Carter. Boston leading by 10. Out to the right wing. Here's Houston. And stolen by Howard. To the paint. Jawai, the pass to Robinson. Spurs working the ball around now. Easy breezy, no good. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Pull from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 36 points for insanity. Shea outside. Here's easy breezy. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jackson is checked in for Carter. Brown comes in for Mr. Clutch. And B-Train subbed in for Tiny. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Rogers checked in for easy breezy. Hudson comes in for Robinson. Price is checked in for the kid. And it's Frazier in for Howell. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to the Wizard. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 8. Here's the franchise. Now, here's Price. Here is Rogers. He's covered by Brown. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics leading by 8. Here's Houston. Frazier covering. Jackson, that's good.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Down low, here's Houston. Rebounded by the Spurs. Hudson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Takes it inside. Here's Houston. He's covered by Hudson. And they recover it. Brown, no good. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Hudson. Houston with the rebound. Houston's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. There's Jackson with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for Boston.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. B-Train passes to Houston. Rogers against Jackson. Brown with the screen on Rogers. Jackson from long range. Again, the miss by Jackson. Spurs trail by 14. Frazier right side. Pass to Rogers. Here's Hudson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the rejection by Jackson. Boston leading by 12. Tipped away and stolen by Price. Frazier right side to the inside. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Jackson. Price with the block. Here's the franchise. A 3. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Houston. Brown with the screen on Frazier. Houston. And the 3 off target.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
The shot's good. And that's 17 points for the Bulldozer.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points to put on the board.
Boston making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Howard's checked in. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the 4th. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul. Brown is checked in for the Celtics.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 30.
1:22 left in the 4th. Pass to Houston. The screen from Brown. Outside for Jackson. Hands it from downtown. Jackson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Boston Celtics.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for insanity.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
You saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Insanity.